What a wow. What a life. What a January. What's up, everybody? Guys, season's greetings. Children of God. I hope you guys are good. I'm trying to stay warm. You. Umkhaba must fall, ke manje. Umkhaba must never. Guys, I am so excited, hey? So I just discovered that, you know what, let me not spoil the fun. Purple Patch Up Salon. Yes, my girl. How are you doing, sis? I hope you're good. Season's greetings. I hope you had a safe crossover to the new year, because I did. Yeah. Anyway, we're just going to go straight into the intro. And then we start with the business of the day. Body, yada, 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 yada. Hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my life. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self Love. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to the family of healing, self-love, and motivation. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the continuous love and support that you are showing us. Mapedi, we are warning you in advance. No ngwago until June. We're only doing ngwago today. We're only doing compliments to the new year. Compliments only today. I get langushisha, langwagere. 30 people. We're not gonna be doing ngwago the whole month and the whole of February, the whole of March. Tabs, rekwana aggressive tabs. We're not doing our muswa the whole year. We are not gonna do that to us, my pity. If I see 80% saying our muswa, I know where you live, my friend. I'll come to get you there. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. Yeah, compliments for the new year. I see people talking about the body. Guys, I don't know. Where have you guys been? Where have you guys been? Because the body has been bodying since last year. And I took you guys through the journey of the body, So, but anyway, we are here now. Our only thing that is remaining is the mukaba, But the thing that I discovered, guys, I am super, super excited by the fact that, like randomly, as I was scrolling on Facebook, most on Facebook, when you go in there, it's going to show you stories of people, people that you are friends with. So I saw a story of my former coach as in my personal trainer, who used to train me back in 2021, 2022, when I was still doing, I was like exclusively doing this whole fitness thing. So I just saw him on the story. It was his birthday. So I was like, oh, happy birthday, coach, He's like, yeah, thank you so much, my celebrity client. I was like, where? Celebrity where? No such thing as celebrity client here. And I was like, so where are you? Because I remember since you relocated, when you left this place, you left with our bodies. He's like, no, this is where I've moved to. I've relocated. I'm like, what? Yes. That's exactly where I live now. I'm like, he was like, really? I was like, yeah. So that means that was this year. I can go fetch my body, the one you left with when you left that place back in 2022. It's like, yeah, of course. Numbers, he's like, no, I'm still using the same numbers. Like, no, I will send you a message on WhatsApp. I sent him a message on WhatsApp, and I was like, listen, coach, we will talk in the new year, because as for me, I will be looking like Serena Williams by the end of this year. I'm not talking about the current Serena Williams, because I'm not so sure how she looks now. Guys, do you remember that Serena Williams? The one with a nyash and the stomach, which is like flat. The tennis player, Serena Williams, ne? Is the body I'm fetching this year. Is the body I'm fetching. This year I'm fetching Serena Williams. That's who I'm fetching this year. Yeah, so let's hope we fetch Serena Williams this year. Wow, we check this diastasis first to check the right exercise you need. Yeah, I think based off of the fact that coach knew a whole lot of stuff during that time when he was training me, he knew what to do because he's also a therapist of some sort, So he was doing his best, and the booty was coming, guys. I was starting to have signs of a six-pack popping, So no, Yana, he knows this thing, so I'll just trust him. Let's see how that goes, because I believe that in terms of the weight loss, I've reached my target. Now I'm just going to fetch that Serena Williams Nyash and a Serena Williams six-pack. That's it. But anyway, we neither here nor there. I've got guests who are sleeping there, so I'm not going to make a lot of noise. So are you off the weight loss meds? Yes, I am kind of off the weight loss meds, because it depends on what you mean when you say, am I off the weight loss meds? Because remember, I had stopped with the weight loss since last year, right? Because I had reached the target. But there's a way that they've been helping me try to maintain it. But I'm thinking that once I go to the gym and I start taking a whole lot of protein and have to lose all of the, and get protein, replace the fat with the protein, whatever fat that is remaining, because according to my BMI, I still have to lose a lot more weight, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just remain here. So yeah, I could say that I've reached my target. I'm not off the meds. They're weaning me off in a way. They're testing me to check if I'm able to sustain, without a whole lot of administration of the meds and all of that. Zandi is asking how long did it take. It actually took me practically 3 months to lose 20 kg. Because when I started off in July, and when I hear people getting so shocked and everything, I'm like, guys, where have you been? Because I've been posting my journey, When I started off in July, I did even say that, guys, as I'm going to be starting this weight loss journey, I'm going to be very honest about it. And the Dr. Mato was like, what we actually want is that honesty. We know you're following your audience, you're authentic, so we wouldn't expect you to lie, So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So which we did, and it took me 3 months. July, August, September, October. By October, when I went to Zanzibar, guys, when I was looking to Zanzibar, I already had the body, yada. So by November, I was already getting wind off of the meds. So I weighed myself this morning and I realized that no, I'm still okay. Yeah. So yes, that's basically the long and the short of it when it comes to the weight loss meds. So I think even some remarks about whether am I sick or not or what, it doesn't really offend me much, especially because I did speak openly about the journey, and I said, guys, come with me. Every time when I go there, I'm going to update you guys. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to tell you about everything. Dr. Mabule says the initial weight. Yes, the initial weight, I was 96.5 kg, but I'm now on 74 kg. Yeah. And when I was on that 96 kg, guys, I actually have a full-on interview that I did with Dr. Martone. The episode is here on YouTube. Where it's like exclusive, with all the questions and answers about the myths and all that stuff and how and whatnot. Yes, I have that episode which I did specially for you guys, so that if you want more information, you can go and check it out. So yes, kind of where was I? The weight, guys. This one time in July, was it June or July? Somewhere there, before I started the weight loss journey, I was looking so beautiful. I was wearing my gumgums. Do you know what is gumgums? Those Macarena shoes from Steve Madden. I was wearing those Macarena shoes from Steve Madden with a shirt and a ligusha underneath, and I was looking so pretty. Like I was like a thick bay. Yo, not me rolling down the stairs, guys. The minute I walked out of my room to go down to the kitchen, I went goop. I fell on the floor. And when I got up, I was like, nah, I'm fine, I'm not feeling like no bone was broken. But basically, the reason why I was falling is because I couldn't even lift my legs that high. And another thing, guys, I hope there are no kids here. No matter, there's no kids on my lives. My lives are for adults. When we are doing the deed, when I'm doing, guys, you know my story. Well, others are already laughing. Why are you laughing? I've not even started speaking about the story. How? Longevity is saying, are you tall or short? I'm short. I'm 162. I'm 162. So, you guys, ne? Like every time when you talk about relationships, when you talk about the deed like douche douche, I always say, Emiela, woman on top. Oh, Jesus. I've said that. I've said that. So, I was failing, guys. I was killing the poor child of my former mother-in-law. I was killing him. The one I was jollering last year. I was killing him because I gave him a break now. I was killing that guy because yes, he's nice, and I'm doing, but I'm getting tired quickly, and I'm big, so the poor guy is getting cramps. You understand? But after I lost all of the weight, I was bouncing off now. I was doing the thing that I love the most well. Imagine a whole 96 kg on top of somebody else's son. This guy, I know. I need to. It's just unfortunate that me and him are not talking. But shame, he's been through a lot, guys. If you date my ex, the one I was jollering last year, if you date him, please be kind to him. This guy has been through a lot. Like, he dated me when I was a slender. Okay, I was not a slender, but I was not that big. And then I got fat while still doing woman on top. Like, all the woman on top weight, he's feeling it day by day. Then I lost the weight. But by the time I'm now this size, the relationship is dead now, But yeah, it's been through a lot. Because now I see somebody asking, what am I weighing now? I'm now 74. No, when we broke up, I had already reached this goal. Because remember, from July, August, September, October, we were still jollering. Yeah, we were still jollering. So even with the weight loss, yeah, the weight was it was getting reduced. Who's Rakhadi saying scheme? I leave scheme alone, guys. Justice for scheme. Scheme is in my heart, and he will never move from my heart. He will always be there. My problem is that I don't eat enough. What do you mean, Vanessa Musoto? D says looking good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, D. So yeah, man. But anyway, we are grateful that we are here. Teacher B says, in case there are people who were born in 1976, you guys are half a century. You are boring other children. Why you party poopy? Why you party pooper? Why you party pooper? Colon cleanse, eat good. Okay, I don't know what Tabs is talking about there. I crave sweet things. Cost wise, big sister Kibukai. Okay. In terms of the cost, guys, which I'm glad that they didn't disclose like all of that information about the cost, because imagine the full consultation you guys are doing with me, then what's the point of me disclosing that I'm working with them or I'm being helped by them if the consultation is going to end with me, So some information has to be withheld from me so that you can go, The main aim of why some information is not disclosed so that you can go and consult there and get the correct information, Your skin is like glass, you're glowing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm one person that when it comes to the skin, to be quite honest with you, I've never really struggled much, unless if maybe I'm stressed, then I would have a breakout from time to time, or maybe if I wore makeup like consistently for days on end, then I would have. But otherwise, other than that, I'm me. I'm a one soap girl head to toe, one lotion head to toe. But ever since now, I'm a lady. These days, and I'm trying to be a lady. I've decided that I'm gonna use Pusher M face wash, And in terms of what I apply, I would apply the tissue oil. I used to apply Pusher M, and then I ran out of Pusher M and I couldn't get it. So I went to Clicks, I went to Pep, and I got Magnolia tissue oil. What I loved about this new, because I've used Magnolia tissue oil in the past, but it was thin like Pusher M. So the new Magnolia tissue oil, it was thick. So I loved how dense it was. So then I dished Pusher M tissue, that oil, yeah, Pusher M, to Magnolia tissue oil, yeah, Pep, which does wonders, you know. I don't really have a lot of struggles, but so I can't entirely say it's what's working for me to have the skin that I have. It's just what I'm using. Yeah, it's just what I'm using. But anyway, Lindelani, Madironga, weighing 114. You, I'm weighing 114. I need to lose. The other person whose name I can't read says you are talking shit. I'm not even gonna read what you wrote there. Anyway, you have good genes. Thank you so much, Tabs. It's the Venda butter, it's the avocados and everything that we grew up eating in Venda. So do you have to take supplements every day? I never took supplements every day. What I did was, because I was losing the weight so rapidly, they had to end up telling me that I must go to Clicks and buy. Okay, it's not only Clicks, you can get it anywhere. I had to buy the protein shake, you know, a protein shake, and then just so that I don't lose muscle, you know, which I think it actually contributed to how the weight loss journey actually turned out. But no supplements, you know, no supplements. And the meat, they said you must eat a lot of meat. And Mina, I'm a meat eater. You understand? I want my meat red meat. I want it juicy. I want it smelling like fire. Oh, I eat meat, you know. Zibu says, where can I get the book, my sister? My sister, where are you? Where are you, my sister? The second batch of books is about to be capiche. I think we've got like 30-something copies left there online. But as I was in Venda for the holidays, because I stayed there like the whole Christmas, the whole New Year, I was home. We were selling. The books were... it's just that it was too much work for me because Pep from Mashamba village, I must go to Ilim. Excuse me, the courier guy, for those who actually did the 3 to 4 days quick courier, I would have to drive to Louis Richard. But also because I was busy, I was doing the year-end function. If you were in Venda in December and you didn't come to the year-end function, you totally missed out. I don't feel sorry for you. Just make sure you join us next year because it was amazing. It was amazing. You should join us next year. So depending on where you are, if you are in Venda, there's my little sister Moraba is distributing there. If you're in Lephalale, my friend Kamukhelo is distributing there. If you're in Joburg or anywhere else in the world, you can courier the book to you. I don't have it on Amazon and Take a Lot yet. I heard that I need to have money to do that, and money is a thing I don't have, you know. I think the only money, Sis Tapsi, I was having a conversation with her the other day. I was like, oh, Sis Tapsi, I need money to go get my body. I need to get a body. She's like, when you are not broke, when you have money. If you can go to 4 countries in one year, 4 different countries, when you are always on terminal aid, they are busy stamping your passport. You want to tell me you don't have money? You do have money. If you gathered all the money that you used this year by going to all these countries, you would be having a body. So I have made peace with the fact that I don't have the body I want because I'm not going to stop going on these countries outside South Africa. The plan this year is to go to 6 different countries. I'm sorry, Taps, it's fine. I'll go to the gym and get the 6-pack because I'm not going to be able to buy the body and not go for trips because trips are important to me than the summer body. I'm sorry. I know you're only finding out now on this live that I'm actually planning on yeah, unless I get a good zumel, la charity, limpe charity, kunchamakhura. Otherwise, it's okay, my minister JJ, with evidence that I have lived. Okay. What else did we have as a question? Yeah, I did say that I don't have money for Take a Lot and Amazon. And I just want to say thank you to the people who have been ordering from outside South Africa. You know, the other day I was so stressed. I was telling Felicity, I'm like, yo, this lady who has ordered a book, I don't know whether she's here or not. By my sister, if you are here, shout out to you. Thank you so much. She ordered the book from, she was said she was in USA, and I was like, oh, my sister, I'm so stressed. I don't want drama. I don't want stress. So rather, let's refund her. Like, no, we're not refunding her. She wants the book. Because now my stress was, how am I going to get the book to go to America? I see people every day from different parts of the world wanting the book. Please just be a little patient with me. Jack says, I like your tats. Thank you so much. I actually have 4 of them. And I keep saying I have 3 because this is the first one and it's too small now. I need to make it bigger. It needs to come here, here, here. Yeah, I needed to fill this place, this tattoo. Ne? Then the second one is this one, but it started off as a phoenix bird. They did a shitty job with the phoenix bird. Then I ended up having to do a cover up, and I wanted a lion which is wearing a crown. Then I did the one on my leg. You guys know my story, né? The one where I got an accident during zip lining, and I ended up bumping the pole because the brakes. If you guys have done zip lining, you know how zip lining is. When you're going whee, poof, I hit a pole because those brakes failed. You understand? And my leg almost got broken, so it had a dent. And I was so annoyed by the dent. When I look at myself, when I'm looking at myself on the podcast sitting like this, crossing my leg, there's this dent. And this is my toxic trait. Whenever I see a scar, I'm like, this is a good excuse for me to get a tattoo. So I got that tattoo on my leg, and I got this one here to cover the space, which is the names of my 2 children, you know. And that is the long and the short of it. So I've got those. I'm not planning. After I get this one bigger, I'm not gonna do any more tattoos. I promise you, it will be the last one. Anyway, that is that. Guys, today I didn't really have like a lot of news to tell you. I just wanted to say that I'm back. Do you have the book in audio? Not yet. The book is not in audio yet. You know, it's still just a physical copy. We still have to launch. We haven't even launched. Like, I need to rest this week so that next week I can start making my things. You know, this year we need to launch the book. We need to do conferences this year. I need to do camps. Do you remember the camps that we used to have, guys? Loving Yourself Back to Life camp. Those are coming back this year. If we can have at least 3 camps this year, I think I'll be very happy. Do you bow? Do you cut out sugar? Cut sugar out completely. Do you now cut sugar out completely? No, I don't cut it. Okay, I've never been really a big fan of sugar, you know, but I did cut it out. The meds will just force you to cut it out. Nobody will tell you to stop eating sugar. You will just feel like sugar is too sweet. You will just feel like, even if you try to take a bite from a cake and you've got a big slice, you will probably just go 1, 2, you are done. That's what the meds do to you. They make you lose appetite like that. But the nice thing about it is, if you're following the meal plan that they give you there at Dr. Matos, then it's going to help you not to lose a part of your bodies which you are not supposed to lose. You get me? Okay, not part of your bodies you're not supposed to lose, but I mean you can lose in a healthy way. So yeah, that's that. Caroline says, cannot wait. I love you, Madam Speaker. Mercy. Thank you so much, Mercy. Appreciate you. Do you have to stay on meds forever? Mrs. Met, you just came in now. I said that they're trying to win me off the meds now because I've reached my target. I've reached my target for a while now. But now I don't know about others, but with me, I think I might get to a point where I don't need anything at all because I'm planning on getting Serena Williams' body this year. I've reconciled with my personal trainer from 2022, who happens to have relocated to the same place where I'm now staying. So we are getting my love back. We are getting that body. I'm gonna be doing all of these things so that all these, they're firm. This is a proper 6-pack because the potential is there. If you see me, you will see these lines, they're there. And I want that Serena Williams the nyash that does not wiggy wiggy. I don't want wata nyash. I want Serena Williams in nyash. My daughter told me about the cancer and suitcases. Were you aware? No, I was not aware, but I did touch a bit on that when I was interviewing Dr. Mato, and she, because there was a thing which was said about apparently somebody going blind because of the meds and all of that stuff, and it was very educational, guys. If not only should you watch it because you want to lose weight now, but understanding even the risks that are involved in what you're putting yourself in, because remember, there's nothing that does not have risks. So she did say that sometimes, especially people who wanna take the meds from Rob Van Diaries. Oh, I'm angry at Rob Van Diaries because they didn't invite me to their wedding, guys. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a bitter divorcee. Why didn't they invite me to their wedding? Why? They didn't invite me, and I was gonna show up, Shem. But anyway, it's okay. Maybe when they do the anniversary, they will invite me. I will go. Think I'll email tomorrow. Okay, go by diet plan. I will not give you the diet plan because that diet plan is strictly glutam clinimed. I'll be doing injustice to them if I email the diet plan to anybody. I would suggest that you visit them, and then they will give you the diet plan. Like, imagine, guys. Imagine, it's not fair. You get me? Which are now white wedding. Please do invite me to the white wedding, Rob Van, my brother. You know me, I'm a big fan of yourself and your wife. And I think that maybe you guys actually motivate me to not give up on Mjolo. You see, if it was not because of Rob Van, I would have given up on Mjolo, guys. And I'm not even just saying this to buy face. Guys, when I look at Rob Van and the love that they have for each other, I'm talking about people who actually tried before and it didn't work out, and now they're together and they're, yo, guys, these people give me hope. Oh my Jesus. This is why I've not given up on boys yet. Because when I see Rob Van, I'm like, there's somebody out there. 7 billion people in the world. One of them is for me, and I know I will find them. If Robbie could find Vanessa, I will definitely find my guy. You understand? Dress, the horse's dress plug, please. The dress. The dress is from, is it Spin or Total Sports? One of the two. It's an old dress, guys. It's an old dress. Hello, my sister. Did you enter the live by mistake?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Even it's even a child. Hey, Batum. Let me kick you out. Sorry. I didn't even know how to remove you when a baby girl. Hey, Batum. Where's your mom? Baby girl. Where's your mom?
Don't know.
Ebana. Batum, guys, please stop sharing your phones with your children. Can't, guys, you guys don't send each other manyala with your phones. You don't. Why do you share phones with your children, guys? Baby, I miss you. View once, then your child opens. Guys, don't you have that anxiety? That anxiety of sharing your phone with your children? You don't do adult things in your phones? Maybe I'm too rotten. Maybe my problem is that one. Maybe that's what I need Jesus. Maybe I stood up for a few seconds. My phone, especially my main phone. One of my other phone, my kids can have access to it. They can play games and do whatever. My main phone. Guys, if I die, bury me with my phone. Nobody's having access to that phone. No one. The apps and everything, it's on the other phone that my daughter actually knows the pin to. She can open it for you. And I believe as she grows older, she's going to be able to open with Face ID with my own phone. But this main phone, the one here, baby, what are you wearing? I'm wearing nothing. That one, no. You can't tell me your child can access your TikToks, your WhatsApp. Never. So say. Are you Penny Maremeni? Who is that? I don't know who Penny Maremeni is. But one thing I can tell you is that all the Maremenis are related. Anybody who has a son named Maremeni is related to me. Unless if Penny Maremeni has another name. But for as long as their last name is Maremeni, they're my relative. Okay? They're my relative. So yeah, that is that. That is that. I see Tima is coming in. Hey Musadi, I totally agree with you, Kafon.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Tima. If you were South African, we were gonna say you are a Pedi. You're gonna be from the Pedi tribe. You know why?
Really?
Because they
Why?
say Happy New Year the whole year until June. They say Mwagomuswa, Mwagomuswa the whole year.
Okay. Oh, that's me. You're right.
Yeah, no, when you come to South Africa, I'll
my
take you
gosh.
to your tribe. I'll take you to your tribe, okay?
Please, I would like to know my families,
Yes, no, you have Pedi people. They are also called Bomma. Their mothers come
Bomma.
first. Like nobody comes after. Listen,
You know
their
what?
mothers, they do everything for their mothers. And
I
you
might
come
just find my
second.
tribe. I might just find my tribe.
No, they are your
Because-
tribe. Trust me, you are Pedi.
Oh my goodness.
Are you good though?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
You look good, girl. You looking fabulous. Like
Oh, thank you
fabulous.
so much.
Okay?
Thank you
You're
so
looking
much.
so good. You're looking so good.
Thank you
You're
so
looking
much.
so
So
good.
I
I'm
wanted
so
to
happy
ask
for
you, what is your take on sharing your phone with your children? Like your children having access
Yeah,
to your
I
phone.
was just scrolling and I said, who do we have on this Madam Speaker Live today? I saw like ahead of a baby. I said,
Yeah.
who? I was
You
just
share your
saying like,
phone with your children, or for maybe for
no,
the
I
sake of
don't. No,
emergencies.
I don't. I don't share my phone. My phone is my phone, and not because of anything. As a matter of fact, for a very long time, I didn't have passcode on my phone, right? Because I mean, I have my kids. They are no longer babies. They are.
Okay.
I think my youngest is 11. So you understand what I mean? Of course,
Yeah.
everybody, doing their own thing. But even my phone, sometimes because my 11-year-old doesn't have a phone yet. So sometimes he want to call his friend. I'm busy on my phone as well. Like, boy, I'm busy on my phone. It's almost 24/7 kind of thing. But if he has to make a call, yeah, I can make you make a call on my phone and please return my phone to me ASAP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my phone, I don't have a baby that I want to release my phone to play with anymore. And I
But
remember
what
when I
about
had a passcode.
emergencies, Tima? What about emergencies? Don't you think maybe your child needs to have access to your phone for when there's an emergency?
I think they know my passcode to my phone.
They just don't go through it.
Yeah, it's just not in their hand. Like, I mean, my two oldest have their own phone anyway, right? My little one, which is 11, is the one doesn't have a phone yet. And he's so nosy. I don't even want to give him my passcode because it's when I tell you, that boy is just too nosy for me. You know what I mean? I think after he's
Tima.
old enough,
You know what?
when
You know what? I have people on my phone who just send me their private parts. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't
no,
have
I
my
don't
kids
have that.
accessing my phone
I don't have
because
that.
I just have people who be sending me their private parts. I can't have that.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, but I don't have that. I don't know. My phone is kind of very quiet in a way. I do it mainly for my work.
Okay.
And I'm on TikTok. That's pretty much all about it.
Yeah.
It's just that I want my phone with me when I need to, especially for my work. When I get notification, I need to do something, so that phone cannot
Okay.
stay away from me for too long. But other than that, no, I don't. Even sometimes when they have all these video of things that are going around that people are sharing, I'm always afraid to open it because once you open one thing, gazillion thing is gonna keep showing up,
Yeah.
on your phone. So I try to be very careful to keep it as clean as I could. I mean, again, as clean as I could.
People
Sometimes you
is
just can't
asking
help it.
me, are the private parts surely theirs? Are you talking about the private parts that people send me on their phone, on my phone? Well, I can confirm that it's their private parts because I've seen the private part in real life. So when I see it on the phone, it looks like it's the same private part, unless maybe it's AI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
Am I giving too much
Okay.
information? Please do tell me if I'm
No,
giving too much
no, this
information.
no, this is an adult page.
Oh.
Don't expect anything below 18 to be on here.
No, no, no,
Listen,
no, no. We can't have anything below 18 here. Okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you and I love you long time.
Same
Um,
here.
yeah. We've got somebody whose name I cannot pronounce because it's just letters. And I don't know if that person wants to open their mic and speak, or let me open their mics for them. Guys, you guys don't send each other private parts. Or do you send each other private parts? I don't advise it though, especially with the younger generation, you know. And imagine with me, I try my level best not to send private parts because look, my body has tattoos, you know, and also the social standing, you understand? My niche has got nothing to do with private parts. But should it happen, this is me, should it happen that one day I wake up and I found my private parts trending on the internet, guys, I'm going to own up to them. It's my private part. Oh. It's my private part. At least I'll be looking good in those. I have no doubt that anybody who has my private parts in their phones, they're embarrassing. Yes, I will be sad that they took my private parts and shared with the world. But at least I'll have the confidence to say, you see, this is how private parts should look like on the phone. They look nice, okay? Do you want me to give you tips on how to keep? Yes. The only thing I will console myself with is that my private parts look nice. Should they be leaked on the internet? But I wouldn't advise it because not everybody has that backbone to be able to end. I mean, I would come here on this level, like, and then what? It's my private parts, and then what? And then what? I get this is skin. Is it also not skin? Is this also not skin? Then
And you know what, Madam Speaker, you have to be really bold in your life like that to be able to be comfortably. If you decided to send out your private part, you have to be willing and responsibly be bold enough to admit like and not feel shame about it. Because again, once it's out, it's out. I have issue with people who, when they send it out, not first of all, you send it out too randomly to people that maybe you don't trust them enough. You know what I mean?
No, but
Because when I
also when
see
it comes to the trust, my sister, hey, this one where Jesus
that's
Christ
a big word.
was
I
betrayed
know.
by Judas Iscariot.
I know.
Anything can happen.
Anything
Anything
can
can
happen.
happen.
Right.
There are people
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we were besties. Now besties as in we were best, like we thought we would never break up, and now his name is stored as a head of a dog in my phone. Like you understand? So anything can
Good
happen.
God.
It's just that with me, I think I'm very conscious with my decisions, that I've told myself that I will
Trust
hold
your,
myself
trust yourself
accountable
enough.
for whatever
Yes.
consequences that come with the decisions that I've made.
That's
So
what that's thank you.
yeah,
That's exactly what I'm saying. You know, you gotta
yeah,
be trust yourself enough. Like even if the thing hit the ceiling, you will take responsibility and you're not gonna you won't allow people to shame you out of it. You know what I mean? Like just own it. You know, you
yeah.
did what you did, it happened, own it that
Yeah, because
way.
I think
Whatever is happening.
a lot of women. Let me tell you, Timane, a lot of women succumb to the pressure of having to do things because we want to please other people without actually thinking about the fact that if these pictures happen to be on the internet, will I be able to handle the pressure that comes with it? We need to calculate the risks, you know. And somebody here I see saying that that would be embarrassing. Imagine your kids, grandkids. I think we have reached a level in this lifetime where we can sit and have conversations, you know, even with the kids. Because our kids will have to grow up one day and understand that during our time, because now the other day, I think was it today or yesterday, during the day, I posted a video saying I posted two pictures, and in both these pictures, I was wearing outfits that were revealing my belly button. And I was like, I remember my mother being very motherly at this age, you know, back then. But I don't see myself being motherly like my mom because I'm out here parenting with my belly button out. And I understood why my mother parented me like that. And I'm sure my kids understand why I'm parenting them the way I'm parenting them because they say, Mom, you're such a cool mom and all of that stuff. So meaning that should it happen that my nudes are out there. Okay, obviously I don't have nudes out there which are touching my face and my private parts. No. It's probably just my private parts. I don't know how I would have to. First of all, I would try to deny them. If my private parts were out on the internet, I would deny them until somebody can prove beyond reasonable doubt that it's my private parts. Otherwise, I'm suing you for defamation of character because those private parts don't have a tattoo and there's no face which is attached to it. So yeah. When I don't know what to call this person who is above Tima with a name that doesn't have a, it's not a name, it's just letters. My sister, talk to us. I've unmuted you.
So I have a question, but has nothing to do like with the like kids
Okay.
like going through the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my question is that for someone that has went through rejection like throughout your whole lifestyle, right? And now having the fear of like wanting to be in a relationship, or not only also being in a relationship, just having that insecurity, or I don't know how to say it, like having that insecurity of like, what if I be in this relationship and then life just mess up, or this guy just doesn't take me the way I am based on my childhood traumas and stuff like that. How do you heal from that?
I think one thing that has helped me a lot is the therapy, because I think there was something that actually, I've always been a confident girl. I did even mention this in my book that when I was as young as 7 years old, when the family gatherings and all of that stuff, um, I used to do family clan names. I would do the praising. Most in black households, whenever there's like tombstone unveiling or there's a family gathering, somebody has to recite the family clan names and all of that stuff, right?
Yes.
I used to do that from the young age of 7. Literally, I was one person who knew how to recite the family clan names more than anybody in the family, right? And I grew up to be this bubbly, outspoken child who has always been confident. But there was a time where I was being cheated on in a relationship. I'm not going to mention which relationship, okay? I was being cheated on in this relationship, and I'm not going to be ashamed of the fact that I've always dated handsome guys. I think it's only one guy that my friends call him Shrek, because they say that is the one guy that I've dated that, like, they don't even understand what the heck I was seeing when I was dating that guy. But I was just going through my own stuff. But anyway, besides that, I've never looked at an ex of a spouse or somebody that my spouse is cheating on me with, compare myself with that person and feel like, okay, maybe they're more beautiful than me, and it affected my confidence. And the one thing that almost affected my confidence, until I had to do something which I'm not proud of. Okay? Get me right. I did something I'm not proud of. I would advise you to do it. I'm lying. I would advise you to do it once, experience it once. I didn't say that. I don't know who said that. It's not me. But anyway, I remember I was with this spouse of mine. Because remember, like I'm saying, I'm a confident girl. I'm confident even in my insecurities. You understand? This guy, on his phone, while he was sleeping with me on the same bed. Remember, I sleep naked. Guys, if you come now and say, helele, 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 I'll be running out on the streets naked, So, I sleep naked. So do you understand what I mean? Or I'm not, okay,
Yes.
I'm not sleeping naked because I always want, yes, I love sex. I love dush dush. It's my favorite sport. But I'm not sleeping naked because I want to give somebody easy access to come and douche douche. I'm just sleeping naked because that's how I'm comfortable, right?
Exactly.
And
Yes.
yeah, so this guy sleeping next to me was chatting with somebody else, and I could see it with the corner of my eye, and he was like,
Hey, when
"Oh, I am superwhelming you." That somebody sent him a picture doozing like this, guy. Oh, that girl. Oh, she was doozing like this, and she sent the guy. The guy was like, you, I'm superwhelming you. And I took offense, to say, my brother, this girl is showing you half, she's not even showing you the whole body. She's just showing you a ntanele rao, like in this part of the ass.
like an inch.
Okay, I'm telling a story which is that you people are laughing. Why are you laughing? So anyway, I was offended that my guy, you are literally sabawelling somebody else who is sending you in Kanal Rao, and you are sleeping with me, and I am butt naked. I am butt naked. Me, I love douching, and you're out here sabawelling somebody else who's not even on our bed. So that, to a certain degree, almost affected my confidence until, like I said, I did something I'm not proud of. I cheated back, guys. I'm sorry. I hope the young ones are not listening. And I had that, and I never got caught cheating, but I felt satisfied because I then felt that I was with somebody who appreciated me, like I was scrumptious.
Exactly. Yeah.
Somebody who just wanted to eat me, But obviously, that I was speaking to somebody today that there are certain things that cannot be cured by certain things, you know. So me cheating back was not to cure anything. Okay, it was to cure me for that time, but I knew that it was
For
not
that,
going to be
yes.
it was not going to be a lasting thing. I was not going to be able to keep up with the cheating because that's not who I am. And ever since then, I've never cheated on anyone after that, you know. If the relationship is not working, like I honestly didn't know how to leave that relationship because I thought, or cheating is not a good enough reason to leave the relationship, you know. But right now, I feel like yes, cheating is a good enough reason to leave a relationship because I'm not about to do something which is because I really did something which is out of character. I was now molding myself and shaping myself to become that guy. You understand? And that was not. It can't be me. You know, I'm my own person. I need to do things that make me happy. You know. So if you cheat, I leave. So now, in terms of the confidence, Kama, your confidence was based on what? Remind me. You spoke about
Rejection.
rejection. Yes. By the time I faced rejection, I had already dealt with a part of me that made me feel like I'm not good enough. You understand? So because I had dealt with that part of me, I've gone through the therapy and everything. Nothing anybody would ever do would ever reflect back on me. Like, guys,
Oh my God.
I'm one person who minds her business. I mind my business when it comes to, yeah, like I'm the queen of minding a business. Meaning that if you are doing something which is distasteful, I'm not gonna personalize it and make it about myself. I remember I once had a conversation with a lady who was asking me about a friend of mine that I once had, that the friendship just ended, you know. I don't know why the friendship ended, but it ended. And it hurts me because I tried to find out, but I found out that friend actually cut off everybody in their life. It was not just me. But I said to that person who was asking me, "Well, why did the friendship end?" I was like, no, actually, I'm not mad at this person for ending the friendship because I'm not going to personalize it and make it about me. I don't have main character syndrome. So when people do bad things to me, I'm not going to personalize it and say, oh, it's because me, I did. No, no, no. It's not about me. It's about them and their decision to say, I don't want people in my life. So when somebody cheats on me, yes, there's something psychologically that does a lot to a person until you train your mental muscles to actually understand that stop making everything about you, stop personalizing things, stop having main character syndrome, that when people do things, you turn them around and you make it about yourself. They cheated on you, you say, what did I do to you? Why do you hate me so much? This person does not know how to deal with your traumas. Maybe they're just whatever, but they made a decision that they're gonna cheat, and it's not about you, it's about them. So when it comes to you and your confidence level being affected because of rejection and this and this and this and that, a person rejected you. A person saw that you are not fitting to be in their lives. Why then are you turning that and making it about you not being good enough? It's got absolutely nothing. That's none of your business. Who they want to keep in their lives, mind your business, babe. Mind your business, even if your business means that you must be by yourself because you're not good enough to be in other people's lives. You are stuck in your body. You're going to have to make it work for you to be good enough for yourself. So if everything is about self, it really helps you so that you don't personalize things that have nothing to do with you. Somebody rejecting you, somebody mistreating you, it only has something to do with you because you sat around and waited and you became an audience for somebody to mistreat you. But the minute you move away, their bad behavior, their bad character has nothing to do with you because they're probably going to treat somebody else the same way that they treated you. But then when you left that relationship, they rejected you, but you are carrying the baggage that comes with rejection wherever you are going. They've already rejected 10 people. So out of the 10 people that they've rejected, why are you so special and you're personalizing it and you're thinking, oh, no, I suffered rejection, therefore because I suffered rejection, my confidence. My sister, you're not that special to that person to a point where you must now personalize the rejection because that's just who they are. They go around rejecting people, so you must not personalize it. When I make sure you mind your business. Am I all right with myself? What am I missing with myself? How can I fix myself? What are areas of my life that need improvement? And if it means that people have decided that you are not good enough, my sister, you are stuck with you. You're going to have to make sure that you are good enough for yourself and you don't need validation from other people. Yes.
That was very clear enough.
All right, my
You
darling.
nail it, Madam Speaker. You nail it. And I'm gonna add this to the young lady that at one point in time in our lifetime, sometimes we need to reparent ourselves because even if you have the best parent in the world, not necessarily that you will get everything that you need to use as an adult when you become an adult. There's still gonna be a little bit of here and there that you feel inadequate about yourself, if you feel that way, you need to ask, go in there and ask, why am I feeling this way? And then you need to reparent yourself. You need to, you yourself, you're going to be your own mother and you're going to be the child, right? Like, if my
Yeah.
child is feeling this way, how can I make her feel the opposite of that? Then you're gonna be the parent for that child that is making you feel, there's a child in you that's making you feel that way. And like you said, rejection, sometimes people who doesn't have boundaries, they take rejection so emotionally. They take it as like a break them down. The rejection is breaking you down because you yourself, you don't have a healthy boundary that you go by. If you have a healthy boundary that you go by to begin with, you will always say rejection as, okay, this is how this person wants to move. You're gonna let them move the way they want to move. As a matter of fact, when people are showing you how the direction they want to go, and the direction is not towards you, you don't need to call them back. Let them go
Yeah.
to where they are calling them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then you
Wow.
go by your way. Your healthy boundary is always gonna be a guideline that you use to deal with people. And who you are as a person is the same kind of friendship that you're gonna attach yourself to, because you are showing up as your authentic self. And sometimes even when you show up all of yourself authentically, it might not even be what that person wants. Or they might want you now and they might not want you later. All of that is just life happening. Like Madam
Exactly.
Speaker said, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. If you want to do a behavior changes within yourself, you will know. You don't need anybody to tell you that. If you have a bad behavior that you need to change within yourself, you are an able, capable human being.
Yeah.
And again, what people is telling us is one thing. What we tell ourselves
Yeah.
can make or break you. And that
Wow.
is what I want. 2026, I want young people to focus on that. Forget about what people are saying about you. What are you saying about you?
Amen.
And what you are saying about you is what I want you to actually really, if you need work to be done about that, do just that. If you are good and you just good on your own, keep it moving. Rejection is gonna come. Even if you are the best person on earth, rejection is gonna happen in our
Amen.
lifetime. Yeah. I just want to
Thank
add
you
that.
so much. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Tima. I appreciate you. I
Thank you
hope
so
you,
much. Yes.
yeah, if you still want to go back to the same thing that have been said by myself and Tima, the live is available on YouTube. So you can just go back and replay the whole thing or replay that part, which is very important
Yes.
for you, and keep it. Lock it. Lock
Yes.
it. All right. Thank you so much, my darling.
Perfect.
Tabs.
Thank you.
Hey, good
Can I,
evening, sister. How are you?
Oh, sorry. Just hold on, Tabs. I think Cindy wanted to say something quickly.
All right.
Cindy?
I'm so sorry. Hi guys, I'm so sorry. I
Hello.
hope you guys are well. No, I just wanted to add something regarding a rejection. I'm the person who grew up being rejected to a point that when my ex-husband I would say he rejected me because he's the one who filed for a divorce when I was told by the church people. You know how church people are, that when your husband is cheating, like you need to pray, it's your fault. It's like everything is your fault that your husband is cheating, everything, you know. So when he decided like to file for a divorce and go to the other person, honestly speaking, I was like, okay, I'm not good enough. It's like I'm not a you know, but I felt very, very, like, I was like, it's there's something wrong about me and all that. So I just wanted to add, when you said therapy really do help, and also listening to most of your videos, I think that's what helped me a lot,
Yeah.
with my confidence as well, perseverance. Because like ever since this thing started, I was listening to all your videos, all your podcasts and all that. And I don't know if it was due to survival mode, but I don't really get attached to anyone. Honestly speaking, even if I am in a relationship, it doesn't even take me even 2 days to detach myself from that person, because I told myself that if I will be I get attached to whoever, it's like it's gonna be like a cycle for me to get hurt and to lose that confidence. So I don't know, maybe it's a bad advice to advise somebody to not be too attached to people, because people can change anytime, especially men. They can change anytime. So whenever you feel that love from them, you can just, yes, you can love them back. It's fine. But for me, I'm not sure if it's survival mode, but I don't get attached to people. I do
Yeah.
not get attached to people. So I think that's how I survive. And also with last one, with the confidence, I'm really like, I don't take anything personally from anyone. Even if a
Yeah.
person can say, because like my last one boyfriend that I dated, he was like, you have small bums and all that. And I used to laugh at him because honestly, if it was before, I would get offended by everything that a person says to me. But now I like, it's like you're talking to a stone or something, because I
Mm.
don't get offended by nothing, you
Yeah.
know. So that's it.
Oh, sister, thank you so much. I appreciate your input. As you were speaking, there's one thing that I'm actually thinking about now. I'm thinking about, and guys, trust me, like I said earlier on when we opened this live, when I saw Rob, my brother, was like, I'm so inspired by you, my guy, and all of that stuff. I believe in love, guys. And trust me, I believe in love, and I believe that love is a beautiful thing. But here is the thing that I want you guys to think about based on what Cindy just shared with us. Guys, is there really, let's be honest and open with each other, ne? Is there really, is there really a reward for tolerating nonsense? Because most of the times, people who actually tolerate nonsense, people who actually begezela, the person you are begezelaring, thinking that better days are coming, they're the ones who end up giving you that divorce. They're the ones that when they're tired of using you, they're tired of wiping their feet with you, they're the ones who actually file for the divorce. That's like a spit in your face after everything that you've tolerated. Because when at the whole time, they're telling you must begazela, because things will be fine. And then when bona they're tired, they come and save you with divorce papers because they can see you don't love yourself enough. Therefore, because you don't love yourself enough, when I'm tired of using you, I'll give you divorce papers because I know you will never get the divorce papers. Like, have you seen that, guys? Or people who usually tell stories about abuse, they're the ones who actually get divorced. They don't even file for that divorce themselves to say enough. There's never enough. That guy or that girl who is abusing you has to save you from yourself by rejecting you and divorcing you at the end of the day for you to eventually see the light. You are forced into healing. You are forced into finding yourself because the same person who has been abusing you, that you've been refusing to let go of, eventually gets tired of you and they leave you. And I think for a lot of people who are still begezelaring, that's what I'm saying. Well, don't say I'm badly influencing you. I'm just saying, if you're a person who is begezelaring, look at the people who actually got divorced eventually and see that these people didn't get divorced because they got tired. Most of them, they got tired and got divorced. The same person that has been abusing them, they're the ones who actually said, you know what, now I'm tired of abusing you. I want a new candidate now because you are finished. Out. It's just a thought. Taps,
Hey, Madam Speaker, how are you?
good thanks. How are you, my darling? Happy New
I'm
Year.
good, good. Let me chip first onto the topic that we have.
Petty people. Whole
Warumoswa
year.
batho ba Modimo. And let me tell you, I haven't said this word since Rotoma. I'm in Doski, Kamorai. So I get about to the kids are not even here. So I try to get more Listen, regarding the kids topic, if you have a Gmail account as an adult on any phone, like for an example, Madam Speaker, you have two phones. The other phone has your Gmail account. From that Gmail account, we are able to access your pictures, your contacts, and everything that you have on the other phone. So those accounts, they are twins. So this means that if you have activated not as a child the other phone, when he goes to Google, he can be able to access the S word that ends with an X at the end. So everything that you are able to access on your phone, they will access it. So I don't give kids my phones. I monitor kids' phones like nobody's business. I even take away phones like anytime. I can search anytime. I can just pop by your school anytime and access it and open it. and then you have kids account, unless
I
I'm
do the
able,
same.
I'm unable to do that. So you must know, Hore, if I find out, I take it. To the topic of the alphabetical lady, GH, what. Madam Speaker, the lady, her problem is that she has stored trauma in her body. Her body is telling her that we have been through something in a childhood which now we are expected to deal with. So when you meet something that might disappoint or something that is similar to that, because you have abandonment, you have issues of, basically she has fear. Fear of being abandoned, fear of being abused, fear of being done something. So she needs to deal with her childhood first before she can even start with now. Because of now, it is difficult for anyone to get where she is because of that person is doing what really wants to fulfill them. Let me give you an example. I'm dating her now. And when I start deciding that according to my patterns, when I leave a person, I cheat you. So this means that immediately when I start practicing my patterns, you will want to belong or you will want to change me because of you have issues that happened before and you did not deal with. So meaning that you are a candidate of attracting abusive people now because of when okay, she is begging to live with a person or to have a relationship with people. One, she will be a person who pleases people. She's a person who will have to sustain the relationship or to prove that this relationship is surviving because she could not save the previous ones. So I would say to her that go back, deal with the emotional thing. So now the trauma is basically, when you remember, I was saying this last time that most of the people, they say I'm entering a relationship and now I have butterflies. Butterflies, they are signs of trauma. It's a sign of trauma that your body is telling you that we are going through a territory that is similar to that, but you are not even aware of that. You're thinking of what I can enjoy from that. But that time, your body is telling you to say that don't be too excited, pause a little bit, look around, and then start working. So now you need to reclaim your safety. You need to reclaim your trust first. So now let's talk about the second question. So I think I responded, hey, ne? It's clear. So
Yeah.
I would say to you, you need to reconnect to yourself. You need to start. I would say to you, don't even go into a relationship until you get to a point where you are fully healed. You don't even take accountability of what happened. And you need to also revisit that trauma that you went through, be that it was your mom or whoever. Find out if you are a person who really caused that problem. If it's not you, you were not in action, then there's no way that you can account for it, and there's no way that you're supposed to take that guilt of it. So it's and again, healing, it's a choice, and then it depends when you are willing to start healing. When you're not even willing to start healing, it is very difficult because you will need assurity. You need to build your boundaries. You need to not even allow your boundaries to be shaken. If a person says no, you will understand very well they're saying no because of I'm not even supposed to be there, or because of they are saying no because they cannot accommodate me.
Yeah.
So now that's what I can say to her, to say that go back to that. The
And it's
second one,
fine. Uh-huh.
yeah, the one of whether people who stay longer, they say reward for tolerance. The answer is no. There is no physical, spiritual, emotional, or moral reward, not even in a life later. The fact that you put an excuse or a hope on yourself and say that, but I was good to the husband, I was a very good wife, I was a very good friend to them and the family, and you are just on a denial point where you don't even want to exit and you are feeding your own purpose by that time. So there is no reward for that. So
Life
what
starts
it
after
does
you
to
stop
you is
explaining
that
yourself. If you're living your life where you feel like you need to explain yourself about how good you were to that person in the future, so you are tolerating more abuse because you want them to see when you actually did your part. My sister, you are wasting your time. You are just
I want to
traumatizing
tap
yourself
into
even more.
that. I want to tap into that what it does to you is that it basically destroys your self-worth. Your ability to trust, your nervous system, your nakabuyona, ne? The sense of identity. This is why most of the people who have been going through that first thing, they will go into isolation or go do something that are very, very wild. Because of now, they want to say that, yes, I am surviving. And they'll live on a survival mode for a very long time. And they don't even want, because one of the things is that you lose your identity and then you align it into something that you don't even have control on. So I would say to a person who is saying, no, if now there will be a reward for me to stay in there or staying, there's not even reward, Yahoba faithful. There's not even hell that is going to catch up with that man. If he leaves you, he's going to live a fruitful life, have cars and everything. If he loses his cars, this him to lose those things in that year. Not because of you are no longer in his life, but because of this is his season. So I would say to that person who is living with that is that be patient with self and start healing when before. And this is another excuse that they put in, which is a trap. Never go into a marriage counseling when you have trouble in your marriage with your partner. Do not call your partner and say, we are going to a marriage counselor, banbani. You're going to exhaust that person because of this person who has a problem. You are the one who is a problem. You're the one who have a problem. So you need to go there for self so that you can be able to equip yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tabs. I think on our previous live, we had somebody who was asking when are we going to do conferences for couples. And I said, I don't have any personal issues against couples conferences and all of that stuff, but I'm a big fan of individual growth because I believe if I become the best version of myself and my partner becomes the best version of himself, when we come together, we can make it work. But if we are now going to come my brokenness together with yours, and we think that there's going to be some magic which is going to happen because we attended a conference together as a husband and wife, and we think that's going to make it work, we are wasting our time. At the end of the day, everybody will have to face their demons and try to get the skeletons out of the closet, because at the end of the day, this thing, the way it's so personal, is the same as the fact that you sleep on the same bed, but when you are in your dreams, you are not with your spouse, you are alone. You can be chased by lemons and by lions and elephants and everything in your dreams while you are sleeping next to somebody who is dreaming about being in a beautiful garden and they can't even help you. So some things are very much personal. You have to do it by yourself. And when you're done, when you come back together, you become the best version. You become enjoyable when you've done the work. I just thought I should throw that in there.
I agree with you, ne? And remember, the person, normally when a person says, why don't we have couple seminar, she basically gets the information and wish to transfer that information to the partner. But this is where you need to understand that the partner that you are transferring information to does not want to absorb that information now, or they are not even in a state of mind where they understand where they are with you. So you might be seeing faults on them and want someone to sit amongst Basadi or Banna or Madam Twitter to start saying that, "Hey, monna, I dirile, so this is what happened." And then when you leave there, you will be the victim in your marriage. They are going to victimize you every day because of when you took us there. And the other side, on a survival of marriage, they want to be around people. They want to go try something, couple seminar, couple something together. Guys, those things, they don't work. If you are not able to have a session where now you are working, marriage is for two. It's not for many people. Not even a pastor, not even Mudimu or whatever. Then Mudimu will come because you invited God.
Yeah.
So if now we say, let's go to sit down, you are bringing a person who is absent to come and monitor when people are there. When we are saying we are interceding, why? So because of anything at all. So now I would advise you not to go through that. If you go through that, can you go in with a person way longer you are equally yoked?
Thank
a person who is saying that, I have seen that. That is why I don't even attend any event. My husband to say, I go alone. If he wants to join, he can join. And if he sees something, you say, no, I've seen something for you. Do you want to go? But now you want to push it. From there, you'll have a spectator in the room. And the worst part is that you are exposing yourself because you will be bent to ask questions and he will look at you and expose bedroom this. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sister Toms. We are last but not leasting going to Aretha. We have to wrap it up now.
Madam Speaker, I'm sorry if I can add something really quick for, because we are talking about couple counseling. When you are in a marriage or relationship where you feel the need that you need to drag your partner to counseling, is because you have not seen yourself as a problem yet. You are looking at your partner like your partner is the problem. Therefore, you need to drag him or her to go somewhere. The moment it click in your head that you have the front row to whatever behavior your partner is exhibiting and you are not doing anything about it, the moment you have that green light come like, I'm because I'm here, that's why he or she is behaving like this. Once you remove yourself, you go seek that help on your own. Two things is gonna happen when you come back, or even before you come back. Is either your partner is gonna realize the new you, and he or she will say, "Oh, you know what? This is changing. I need to change with him, or I need to change with her." Or you yourself, you're gonna remove yourself completely after you've already deal with whatever it is that making you tolerate all this bad behavior from your partner.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, I have one more to add there. Like, personally for me, I haven't just went through like childhood rejection and stuff. Like, I feel like there's also someone that can relate to me, honestly, based on my like growing up to where I am right now. Like, I went through emotional and physical abuse, and I've also went through a space where maybe parents at home or my mom or whoever would be like, maybe if I don't do something right, it would be like, oh, this child with a big nose, or this, like, you're looking nice, but your nose is a little bit big,
Yeah.
or this and this and this and this. So, personally, for me, that affects me, even not only just being in a relationship, or just even for me to just go out there, I'll be like, okay, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I have to fix this, or I have to do this. Even when I'm doing my makeup, I would make sure that nose is together. I would like make sure that nose looks so small. It just, I've went for counseling, I've done therapy, I've done all this, but then I feel like some trauma you can heal from, and some trauma you can really heal from. It depends on how deep the wound is, really. Because like I've tried it. And also one more thing is that when someone tries to like show me love and all that, I just have that fear of maybe this person is gonna hurt me. So I go naturally, I just go in that self-defense mode where I want to protect my heart. Like, I just don't want to be hurt because I've been hurt so many times. And there are also times maybe where I'll just let in, and this hurt will just come, and I'll be like, anyways, I've already went through pain, or I've already went through rejection. So like, it is what it is. Like, my whole life I've been like that. So it's just, it's
You
wild.
should look up something called an avoidant, or what is an avoidant, because somebody who is an avoidant sometimes does not know how to receive love, and they don't know what to do with the love that they've received. That's why it's gonna go back to what I said earlier on, that guys, let's stop personalizing things and make it as if people just hate us or they just want to destroy us. It's not always that people want to destroy you. Sometimes when people show you love, you don't know what to do with it because you're not familiar to the love. Therefore, you end up throwing it in the face of the person that's showing you love, because you are just an avoidant like that, and you're always looking over your shoulder because you always feel like in life, because you've got a trauma of some sort, because somebody in the past, when they showed you love, they then wanted to take something from you. You think that's just how things are. You think that's just how it's supposed to be, that whenever somebody is nice to you, then they want something in return. And I know that, like you're saying, or therapy, it sometimes takes time. Sometimes the wounds are so deep that it's not a thing that's going to happen overnight. But now I'm a strong believer that for as long as there's still breath in you, there's a reason why God has not taken you yet. It means that every day it's a day for you to try. Keep trying until the very last day. The only day that you should stop trying will be the day that you are dead, my sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. We're going to, last but not least, Aretha is gone. Aretha, thank you, my sister, for saving me from this life, because then that means that we have to come to the end of the life for today. But I just want to say thank you so much, my beautiful sisters Tima, my beautiful sister Tubbs, and GHHCGZ, and everybody who was here, even those who've come and they've left. Thank you so much for being part of this live. I look forward to us having a beautiful 2026, more healing, more sessions like the session of today, so that we have to empower each other as women and also men, you know, because we do have men on this live from time to time, and so that our children never have to suffer some of the things that we have been through. And yeah, I look forward to engaging with you guys a lot more in this new year. Love you, God bless you, and good night.